Hello, John Crowley here with McLean County Orthopedics Physical Therapy. I've got my colleague Courtney with me, who's another physical therapist here. And today we're going to talk about hamstrings. Are they tight or are they not? Please note that this video is not intended to diagnose, nor should it take the place of any regularly scheduled therapy or physician visits. So we get a lot of people that come into the clinic with hamstrings, and by all appearances, they think they have tight hamstrings. They've been told they have tight hamstrings. When they bend down and try to touch their toes, they can't quite get there. They feel tightness in the hamstrings. So we're going to show you a little assessment to do to determine, are they tight or is it something else going on? So we've got Courtney here. We're going to have her go ahead and stand up. And the easy assessment to see if there's a little tightness in the hamstrings typically is bending down and touching your toes. So we're going to have Courtney go ahead and do that. Go ahead and bend down and try to touch your toes. Okay, is that as far as you can go?
Yes.
Where do you feel like things are limited?
The backs of my legs and a little bit my low back.
Okay, so go ahead and stand back up. So by all appearances, looks like Courtney has tight hamstrings. So we're going to have her actually lay down on a table. And at home, this can be done on the floor, on the couch, on the bed, anywhere where we can get somewhat unsupported. When she's laying down and she's unsupported, that's less demand on the core, so typically mobility is going to increase a little bit because muscles can relax. So in the clinic, what we do is we do a straight leg raise test. So we're going to have Courtney raise up her leg, and again, she gets to maybe 60, 65 degrees here. Typical is going to be about 80 for normal length in the hamstrings. Go ahead and take that back down. So again, it looks like Courtney has tightness in her hamstrings. And again, you felt that in the back of the leg?
Yes.
Okay, so what we're going to actually do is we're going to give Courtney's pelvis something else to control it. So we're going to have her tighten her tummy up and do just a little bit of a crunch. Okay, so she's crunching. Go ahead and raise that leg up again. And it goes up quite a bit higher now. Okay, take that back down. So what this tells us is Courtney has no length deficit in the hamstrings. As a matter of fact, they look fairly normal to me. What she has is what we call a motor control dysfunction, or those hamstrings are on, okay? What that means is she's utilizing the back of the leg to actually control the pelvis because something else isn't working as hard as it should, so the hamstrings actually have to work a little bit harder, okay? If you've done this self-assessment and you've crunched up, go ahead and crunch up again, and it's still limited, and you feel that tightness back there, you may have a true tightness in the hamstrings. In that case, go ahead and check out our video on why foam rolling is actually more beneficial than stretching the hamstrings. If you did do this self-assessment and you have normal length in the hamstrings, by all means, if you're dealing with anything with back pain, hip pain, or leg pain, and you have normal length in the hamstrings off this assessment, go ahead and give us a call here at McLean County Orthopedics Physical Therapy to one of our physicians or the physical therapy staff and get that looked at.